right, thank you so much, Sean, for joining me, everybody. This is Sean Wyman. He's one of the Peri10k members, and I'm so excited to ask him a couple of quick questions about this journey. Sean, thank you so much for your time. You know how much I appreciate it. I know how busy you are.
Thanks for having me, Katya. I'm always honored to have time with you, so thank you.
Well, I am so excited to have this conversation with you. Please introduce yourself to all the people that are watching this video.
Sure. So my name is Sean Wyman. I'm based out of Tallahassee, Florida, which is on the northern panhandle of Florida. I'm currently a law enforcement officer veteran as of almost 17 years now. But I'm also in the process of transforming from the employee to the entrepreneur, focused on becoming a speaker. And I've actually spoke all across the country and abroad in Canada already. And I'm focused on speaking and teaching people how to create movement in their life.
So Sean, I've seen your journey, and I've seen you, start with speaking engagements. So tell me, why do you want to be why does speaking excite you so much?
Well, this is the crazy part, right? I actually got to see the speaking industry, like the true side of the big time, the Tony Robbins of the world speaking industry, through my good friend James McNeil. And I realized that that is not where I want to be. I'm not out there like I want to sell to people. I genuinely believe that God has given me the purpose of changing people's lives, of impacting people's lives. And I believe that the stage is the place for me to do that, to share my message, to share my story, and I understand now that all the challenges and the adversities and things that I've faced in my life have all led up to this moment right now where I'm speaking to you and reaching out to God only knows how many people out there that are facing adversity right now. And I really believe that this is where I'm meant to be, that this is where I'm meant to touch and impact as many lives as possible. And I want to take the history of the journey that I've been on, share my story, and help others to create a future that can help to avoid a lot of the mistakes that I've made in the past.
And I think you're doing that already. I think, your story is inspirational, and I'm sure, if you guys want to hear some of the stuff that Sean has overcome, you definitely should check him out. But let's talk about, you've been in Peri10k, I would say probably a year now. You've been in Peri10k probably about a year now. Absolutely.
Yes.
So you're one of the very first original members. What was your life before you joined Peri10k?
My life before was, I was just beginning to become a speaker. I was working with a good friend of mine that had basically taken me under his wing and started mentoring me as a speaker. I had written my first ebook. I was in the process of trying to figure out what I was going to do to build reach and engagement and get people to get to know me.
So what was then at the time that you thought, what was it about Peri10k that you thought that can help you with that?
Oh man, I can tell you, man, I'll never forget. And I'll never forget, I was getting on Periscope. I was loving Periscope at the time, still do. And I saw a share-a-thon. And I just saw how excited everybody was, and the people that were speaking, and I just realized, it was almost like God said, this is where you need to be. Look at these people. And then I realized that it was international, and I was like, holy cow, how much money would I spend to get international exposure? I mean, I know people that have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars hoping to get the kind of international exposure that I've been able to get through Peri10k. And I just remember Fabian Brown, and I love the guy, man. We're still, connected today, talking about his kids and his energy, and he was so excited. And I was just like, I gotta be a part. Like, as soon as I saw that one, I was like, I have got to be a part of this. I've got to know what this is about. And I started inquiring and digging, and I watched that whole share-a-thon that day, and I was digging it, and I saw the peri10k.com/join. And went and signed up because I wanted to find out what it was all about. I was very excited.
I remember when you were jumping on, and tell me then, you thought, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. What happened when you joined? Like, what happened between then and now?
Well, it was funny because I was just really getting into speaking. And if you go back and you watch some of my periscopes from the beginning compared to now, and obviously you grow and you learn and you adapt to your environment. But when you're around great people, great speakers, great coaches, great mentors, just amazing people that genuinely care about your success, it changes everything. And for me, I would say the biggest thing was the collaboration. Like, just everybody was open arms and, hey, welcome to the group. We're really excited to have you. And of course, the engagement, it exploded my engagement on Periscope. It focused on just doing a lot of it just changed so many things because my reach began to grow on Periscope. I was connecting with people within Peri10k and the people that were coming from outside of Peri10k watching the share-a-thon. So it was building followers, and it was just amazing.
So what would you say then is like the biggest, like for you, in your own opinion, what do you think is the biggest thing that completely distinguishes Peri10k from all other groups or masterminds or anything out there happening?
I can tell you, I've done a lot. I've connected with a lot of people from all over, different walks of life, from different backgrounds. And I can say the one thing that's probably different about Peri10k is that people genuinely care about your success. They don't just look you in the face and go, oh, yeah, I'll help you. And then when you need the help, they're not there. Like, when you ask, you know what I'm talking about. When you ask for something or you need something, they're there. We have accountability partners. We have great training, phenomenal training that Katya puts together, and Cindy Poe and all these other amazing people. And the fact that you get to network, both for me here in the United States and abroad. Like, I've connected with Elliot Kay now, right? And this is somebody that I wanted to connect with and didn't know how. Even though he was in the Peri10k group, I was kind of intimidated between you and I, right? I was kind of intimidated to talk to this guy because I was like, man, this is a big time speaker. I don't even know what to say to this guy. And now we're sharing a radio show together, right? And, that was one of the things. I got on a radio show. I'm the host of a radio show now that's international, that's watched internationally. And it all happened because of the Peri10k. And somebody put something in and said, hey, they're looking for a radio show host. And then when I put my name in, a woman that I'd never met, had never said two words to, had nothing but wonderful things to say about me, to the point where the producer was like, I got to have you on the show. And it was just, and that's the difference. That's what Peri10k does, is that they genuinely support. They are there to help you. And you're there to help them as well. And there's so many mutual benefits to everybody working together, collaborating together, and coming up with these amazing things that we do together.
Awesome. So the final question that I really have is for anybody watching and they're like on the fence, or they're like either, oh, I'm not sure this is worth the money, or, oh, I'm not sure this is worth my time, or I'm not sure if this is even gonna work at all. What would you tell them for them that they need to know before they actually make up their mind?
I would tell them, watch the share-a-thons. Talk to people that are in Peri10k, ask them their experiences, and look at the history of us. I mean, we've been around a year, and there's a lot of people that have tried to imitate us that haven't been able to hold up to our standard. And yeah, we do pay to be a part of this, but the money is well invested. When you look at the investment, and you have to stop thinking of things as what if, you have to start thinking of things as investments. So instead of going, oh man, I got to spend this money, okay, I need to invest in this. It's a tax write-off, for crying out loud. I write this off every year as international business tax write-off, right? So you have to start thinking like a business person. If you want to be a speaker and you want international reach, you're not going to get it any better than this, where you have the opportunity to connect with people from all over the world and for such a small investment. You'll be investing hundreds of thousands of dollars with no guarantees. Whereas with this, you invest a small amount a month, and the guarantees are there because you have all of these people that can position you and put you where they want you to be.
Love it. Thank you very much. Finally, please tell people where they can connect with you, and also anything you want to share that's coming soon that they should look forward to.
Okay, so obviously the radio show is called Success Movement Radio, and you can learn more about that at successwithseanwyman.com. That's my website, and you can go and see. I have my ebook that's over there. It's called 7 Game-Changing Steps for Massive Success. You can go check it out. It's my gift to anybody that comes and checks out the website, and all of the replays for the radio shows. And there's already been 4 amazing guests that have been on the show, and there's going to be many, many more, including Katya will be on the show here in the near future. And anything that I can do to support you, I'm on all the social media. So, if you want to reach out and connect with me directly, whatever you're comfortable with, feel free to connect with me directly. If you have any questions about Peri10k or about how it's helped me with my speaking business or anything like that, I'd be more than happy to help you and support you.
Thank you, Sean, very much. I am looking forward to see what's happening, and I'm definitely coming on your radio show.
Yes, looking forward to that.
And thank you for being a Peri10k member.
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm so honored.